What's going on? It's Fist, bringing it straight from my heart for me to, because that's what I do. Call of Duty Ghosts, Ground War, Xbox One, Stonehaven, and a lot of new news today. First of all, I'd like to talk about this SVU. I mean, I don't know if you're a fan of the sounds of the game. I love sounds. I mean, if certain weapons just doesn't sound right, I just can't use it. I was like that for me with the FAMAS and Black Ops 1. I just didn't like the way it sounded. I didn't like the way the FAMAS sounded in Call of Duty 4 either. Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 had that jingling-ling-ling, and then Call of Duty 4 was like, it was just terrible. So anyways, sounds make weapons really attractive, visceral, organic. If you have organic and visceral sounds to a weapon, even though they're bad weapons, you're just attracted to them. They're just that much more fun to use. So I don't know if you feel that way about it, but that's how I feel about certain weapons in Call of Duty Ghost. So anyways, SVU, pretty much know now that it's a two-shot kill, and pretty much that's it. It's got a lot of recoil at long distance, so I like the challenges in this game. You can move back and forth. If you get into a fight with a sniper, like they're just, you know, you either win them or you lose them. Sometimes you lose, but it's a fun battle. So there's a lot of news going around. You know, Titanfall's come out. A lot of people are playing it. I don't know if you had to see footage. There's a lot of people. Now it's in alpha stage, which means that, you know, you're not supposed to be showing it or talking about it, blah, blah, blah. That's if you have it. So, I've seen some of the videos. In my opinions on those videos on YouTube, it looks more to me like, you know, you're going to be taking away fans from Battlefield versus more as you would take fans away from Call of Duty. I'm not really excited about the gun models. I think they're just like over the top, but that's just things that they have to come up with their own gun models. I mean, when you look at the weapon models in a military first-person shooter, that makes sense. But then when you go to a futuristic weapon and you're like, the reticle is like half the screen and it looks weird and you're not really feeling it, you know, it's kind of like a turnoff. So I think more or less people are going to gravitate to this game because it's in March. Because people are gamers, because people are just fed up with Call of Duty and Battlefield shenanigans. So I think that's where, you know, if you're a gamer, and the people that are true gamers who continuously play video games will pick up this game. As far as like hardcore fans or true Call of Duty fans, I don't think they're gonna leave. I don't think they would. You know, I don't think they would take off from the series. I don't think this game, Titanfall, is all that. You know what I mean? I think the mech warriors are like tanks, and people in Call of Duty do not like vehicles. So when you talk about your Titan is going to drop down in 15 seconds and blah, 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 and I don't know if they're down for that. Other than people who want to have a new experience. Yeah, that's about it. So in that regards, yeah, maybe. Another thing too is that they should release it in February when people are still in school. You don't release it towards the end of spring and then going into the summer. It's a big, huge no-no because people are getting ready for summer and they're not going to want to invest time into a new game and waste their time. Now, if you already was in school and you put it out in February, then people have a vested interest. They won't leave the game. So it's kind of a shady situation right now as far as when they're releasing it and how this game philosophy is in the game. I don't know. I think it's going to be a 1 to 3 million unit sales. I don't think it's going to surpass Battlefield or Call of Duty in sales, especially since it's only on one platform like Xbox One. So it's really a hard sell, and it's in a tight situation. It's basically in a Halo format. It's an exclusive that better sell. If it doesn't, that's it. It's a wrap. So, anyways, I think it's the answer to Killzone. It's Titans is the Killzone of the Xbox to PS4. So that's my opinions on that. Also, I did get the new Ava media card, the 1080p 60 frames per second. I did get that, and the thing about it is I have to get a 4-port amplifier splitter to run 60 frames per second in the 3.0 USB, so that's a whole nother ball of wax. I had to spend an extra $45 for that extra component to run on that capture card. So I don't know. That's another thing. You know, I don't know if it's a need or it's a want. So I don't know how beautiful that is. But anyways, I love the SVU. I think it's a novelty weapon. I like using it when I'm playing against teams that are pretty much weak and not that good. So, you know, I enjoy it. That's where I enjoy this game. I find little tidbits and snow cone gumballs, you know, in my places where, you know, that make me happy. And I know some of you guys do the same. Not everybody is going to be happy with everything, but you just have to find what makes you happy and then focus on that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I'll get the fuck out of here.